Praise be Jesus and Mary. But we know where he is from. When the Christ comes, no one will know where he is from. Brothers and sisters, in our gospel today, the people in Jerusalem, or the inhabitants of Jerusalem, was not able to recognize our Lord as He truly is. And in our life, sa atong kinabuhi as a Christian, there is these 3 stages in our spirituality. And what is that? Knowledge, to know, to believe, and to be humble. So, knowing is not something that is bad, or we can say to be put aside. On reality, in fact, we all know. Sabi nga ni Aristotle, we are tabula rasa when we are born into this world. So our mind continue to know. And yet, knowing is not the finish line or the end for us, especially as Christian. And that is why there's a big difference between an intelligent person and a wise person. Na ang pagkakaiba pag sinabi mong intelligent o wise person. Kasi yung mga intelligent person, they stop in knowing. They do not anymore go on with the stages, as I have said, as a Christian do. They know too much, but they love little. Daghan silang kaalaman, marami silang alam, and yet, this knowledge, they were not able to grasp the true meaning of life. Katulad na lang nila Hawkins, nila Richard Dawkins, na mga tinatawag na atheists or technologists, cult of technology, that they created many wonderful things, technology, for example, and yet they don't believe that there is such thing as God. They will even have many books that they write, to prove, that there's no need to believe in a supreme being, in a God. And even in our everyday life, there are those who think they know many things, and so they take credit for themselves, para bang ako yung nag-ano, and yet, just like the inhabitants of Jerusalem, they fall short, in not only as a person, but also as a knowledge, that they acquire. Those are so-called intelligent person, particularly in the world. But the wise man, a person who is wise, kabaliktaran. If an intelligent person knows more, loves little, a wise man knows little but loves more. He loves more. Why? Because notwithstanding, kahit na gamay lang o sufficient lang yung kanyang nalalaman, and yet that is all. To be able to to grasp, kabalo, kung ano man, kung unsa man ang tinuod na kinahanglan ng isang tao. What a person really needs. And that is one thing, God. For him to have God, to know God, is sufficient. That's why his passage from to know, to believe, and to be humble is very, very easy. He acknowledges, kabalo siya, ng kanyang knowledge, what he knew, is nothing compared to what God is. And that's why he humbles himself, nagpapaubos siya. Acknowledging that no matter how he knows little. And that's why God pour out His grace on him. Kaya naman ang Ginoo, hatagan siya ng grasya, kalinaw, sa kanyang kinabuhi. Just like many great doctors of the church, Saint Bonaventure, Saint Catherine of Siena, Saint Thomas Aquinas, and even those great mystic saint of the Franciscan order, like Saint Charles Borromeo, Saint Veronica Giuliani, that although they did not, Saint Pascal Bailon, they did not study elaborately theology or philosophy, but because of their wisdom that comes from God. Even bishop and pope comes to them to seek advice and counsel. Why? Because they were able to pass these stages of knowing, believing, and becoming humble. And for those who really receive that grace, it is really a blessing not only for oneself, but also a blessing for others. Kapag ikaw ay wise person, hindi ka lang blessing para sa sarili mo, kundi para sa uban na tao. Para sa uban. And how the church wish that there will be many, many wise Christians. And less of those so-called intelligent person. Kasi nga, yung pagkakaroon ng kaalaman, knowledge, although sabi nga ni Ernie Baron, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. But knowledge, although it is power, but if it is deprived of faith, if it is deprived of virtue, particularly of humility, it has to do nothing. And so, my brothers and sisters, let us ask the Sacred Heart of Jesus, let us ask the Immaculate Heart of Mary to help us to become wise Christians, to be able to know more, to know less, but to love more, so that we may be sabi nga ni Saint Maximilian, an instrument in the hands of the Immaculate. Praise be Jesus and Mary.